What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another FlipQuest episode. Today is episode 16 here on the PWCC Weekly Auction. Extremely excited. Well, I should say extremely excited to be here right now because the rest of the day and yesterday was not that exciting for me. Being a Chelsea Football Club fan and a Pierre Gasly fan is not going so well at the moment. Nate, well, I'll say this, this was making up to be an awful sports weekend if the Celtics actually came back and won against the Bucks. It still ended up pretty brutal.
Rough.
Well, it still ended up brutal for me. Chelsea, giving up the goal in the 96 and a half minute was ridiculous and heartbreaking. And then Nate, so Pierre Gasly starts 7th today, passes Hamilton on the start, gets in the 6th. I'm feeling super good. About 40 laps, 30 some laps in, 40 laps in. He gets hit by Fernando Alonso, and Alonso should not have hit him. It was a penalty assessed to Alonso, a 5-second penalty, so he was in the wrong. And he breaks Gasly's suspension. So I'm looking at a 7th place finish today or 8th place finish. Didn't even finish the race.
Oof. Well, surely there must be some better news in the Premier League standings or something for you to lean upon.
No? I don't even know what you're talking about.
No. Oh, that's right. I just saw that Chelsea was at 67 points, which seemed good. But Arsenal, who's apparently trash and terrible and doesn't have as good players as Chelsea, is at 66 points. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Last weekend was like teetering on the edge of man, this is getting bad. And now this weekend coming here, it's it could be worse. We could have lost, but not great. There's three matches left. So I'm really hoping we hold on to that 3rd spot. And I don't want to hear any of this Gasly knocked out Lando stuff. If it wasn't for Alonso who started all of it, Gasly wouldn't have had some problems with that turning and stuff, and then Lando whipped in and nailed him, and then Lando got knocked out of the race because him and Gasly ran into each other, and that was the big crash for the day. But we got more important things to fry right now because we have got PWCC Weekly Auction number 16 here. Like every single Sunday, we come on here, FlipQuest episode. We're buying, selling cards throughout the year to see if we can build up and land a monster on the PWCC Weekly Auction platform. However, that also includes the fixed price platform because we have some exciting news to share today because we have made a move. I called Nate up on the phone and I said, yo, Nate, there's this card that I've been looking at for like a month now. Every single week goes by. I say, oh, also, by the way, happy Mother's Day, everyone out there. I announced that on YouTube earlier for F1 break, but I'll say it again. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. I hope you all had a great time with your whoever's in your life as a mother. I sure had a great time. I'm sure Nate did too today. And but let's get back to the content because we have got a big announcement to make. We have landed that said monster that I have been hoping to find, and I will share what that is right now on a different tab. We picked up a George Russell Dynasty patch auto number 3 out of 5, the red parallel. You can see the price tag. It was hefty. It was a hefty price tag, $9,000. However, the justification here is one, card looks pretty good. I know it's impossible to tell all possible flaws via the scans, but I did pull up the high-res scans and it's looking really good. Number 2, a dual patch auto out of 10. So 2 patches is worse in Dynasty than the single patch. Number out of 10, 2 times as many copies as a red out of 5. It sold for $10,200 last weekend. George Russell just raced I think he started 13th today, made it all the way up to 5 based on the tire strategy, plus a little bit of luck with the safety car. But man, that's the 5th race in a row he's finished in the top 5 in a car that is not running really well to start the year. So more impressive stuff from Russell, who is coming into the season, first year with Mercedes. And he is young, and I am super excited about this. And the real thing that pushed me to finally pull the trigger on this and then say, hey, let's, send some cards we bought in the FlipQuest this year so far to auction, which we'll show you for upcoming auctions, was the fact that also in this month's PWCC Premier Auction, this is a super high-end auction, which we don't, broadcast because we can't really buy anything of that. But there's a PSA 10 of the exact same card, a little bit better patch on there, admittedly. But PSA 10 that just got listed, it's already at, over 7,000 on the, after the buyer's premium. And that ends on May 19th. So hopefully we'll see that do some more work and then go quite high. And then I think it'll be a pretty rewarding buy. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it has a lot of upside, a little bit more than kind of the cards we were sitting on. So I'm pretty excited about that. And let's move on with the rest of the episode so we don't waste any more time like I've been doing. And then we do have 2 cards selling tonight. They are not part of the FlipQuest, but It's a Hamilton 2021 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor from Topps Chrome. And then it is also, I'll just show it because so people can follow along if you want to. It's this one right here. It's a 350, doing pretty well. Need to go a little bit higher, and then that grade will definitely have paid off. And then Mr. Steven Stamkos, who had 100 points this year and also scored tonight. It's 180 right now. That's a super tough grade. Pop one, none higher. Out of 50 blue color match. Like, that's one of the best cards I've ever seen in my life, actually. And I'm kind of sad it's going, but I hope it sells pretty well. All right. Now that I just successfully talked for 7 straight minutes, Nate, talk to some people in the chat for me as I catch my breath.
Yeah. Well, first off and foremost, welcome to Tom, Next Gen, Joel, Global Sports Cards, Jordan, Matthew. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us today on this here Mother's Day. I do hope you guys all had a wonderful Mother's Day. I just got done making my mom mahi fish tacos, some guac, some pico de gallo, some salsa. So it was a good time. Planted some flowers for my mother-in-law, so that was a good time. But I hope you guys all had a good day with whether it be your mom's or your grandma's or your wife's, whatever. Good stuff.
There you go, Nate. Thank you. Matthew Johnson, is this a long-term holder, short-term flip? Flip. Definitely could be either. Gonna try to get it graded, see what the grade comes out as, and go from there. But could be either. Can't really say one way or another right now. I think it just depends on maybe how some of the other sales do along
Would
the way.
Would you say if it gets a PSA 10, you'd consider flipping it? If it gets like a PSA 8, you'd long-term hold it?
I would say that pretty much falls into play. And PSA 9 would probably be based on how the rest of the season goes, see if it's worth selling or not. That's a great way to look at it, Nate. And I mean, it'd just be kind of too good of money probably to turn down that quickly if it does hit a 10. Looking at what we have endings tonight, though, and we got 200 bids in here tonight. Like I said, not buying all these cards, but want to track the market. I don't have some bids on some of the higher end cards because I was a little bit later with placing all of our bids this week. So, if you click on all items, we're looking at $23,000 Lucas that wasn't prepared to put a $24,000 bid in just to put in our my bids category. Wander Franco, Gold Refractor Auto, Steph Curry Auto 13K. And then I'll shout this out right now, though. Dual cut auto of Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb at $12,500. That is quite the card and quite the case right there. That thing's about 4 times the size of the card. Quite a large case there. But yeah, we're gonna get on here and talk about some market action. Nate, by the way, what's the biggest news in baseball right now that people should know?
Just off the top of my head, or do you have something in mind that you're thinking?
Literally off the top of your head, but I was just thinking of one other thing, but it might not be the biggest news.
I mean, off the top of my head, the Brewers are now 32-21 on Mother's Day all time. They used to be 32-20, best record in baseball, and now they're 32-21, still the best record in Mother's Day all time.
Okay. I like it. So right here we've got the Patrick Mahomes. And also I was gonna say Ronald Acuna hit back-to-back home run or back-to-back days with a home run against the Brewers. I saw that.
True.
So
disappointing.
He hit that one where he's kind of like the fadeaway mess
down.
bomb. Yeah, I know, and it was like 450 feet too.
Mm-hmm.
First card point out here is the man that is known as Paulo Banchero. Nate, I don't know if you didn't see that at the race today, but I think his name's Martin. I don't want to say what his last name starts with a B. I can't remember. The guy from Sky Sports, British guy, walking around the paddock today, trying to talk to all the different celebrities. Like he's talking to D Wade and DJ Khaled and all these different people. Okay, he's like, oh, I hear Patrick Mahomes is here. He's trying to chase down someone, and he ends up seeing Paulo Banchero, like 6'10" with like a fro top. Goes up to Paulo Banchero on live TV. It's like, hey, Patrick Mahomes. And
oh, no.
He like tapped him on the shoulder, and Banchero turns around, starts answering all the questions. And Martin goes, he's like, I now have word that this is not Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, Martin Brundle. It was so funny, dude. I was absolutely dying. It's probably the best part of the race today, honestly. It was.
What's funny is that he thought he was Patrick Mahomes, but he's still going to be like a top 2 pick in the NBA draft. So like, he's still uber famous.
See, but Nate, the problem is, or the funny thing, maybe not the problem. The funny thing is that he didn't even know who he was, where he wouldn't even know that he was that famous. He probably just be like, and maybe he could assume he's a basketball player, how tall he is and stuff. But yeah, it was fun. He was, I feel for him, right? Like let's say we just walk into Great Britain or one of these other places. I mean, maybe soccer fans would know more, but like you're not gonna know all the celebrities out there. Like I understand that,
It's true.
maybe like you're on the paddock and maybe you should know who some of the people are if you're gonna see him. But also remember, you just walk in there and that is one of the coolest things that they do is just walk up and down and just talk to people. Like, he's talking to fans in there too. He doesn't even know who they are. It's just a cool scene. Okay, but on to actual Patrick Mahomes talk. This card, do you remember, Nate, when this card came up for sale? Not this exact same copy, but remember when we were looking at in the weekly auction, that impeccable? It was a PSA 6. Now, it's not the same one. Like I said, this was not cracked and resent in. This is a different card, BGS 9, but that last PSA 6 sold for $5,280. So I don't know if anyone's out there right now. And if you're looking to get a high-end card, Mahomes card for your collection, on-card patch auto, you got 2 minutes left to place a qualifying bid because once this clock hits 0, extended bidding will start. And maybe it'll be a good deal if you can get your hands on it. Cristiano Ronaldo, this is one of my favorite cards. These historic ticket autos. I pulled the Messi at 25 like this for my guy Al. Not Ed, not Al. His name on Instagram is like Ed Al or something. His last name's Alvarez. So either way, sick card, $6,000 right now. PSA 10 with the 10 auto. I haven't seen that one sell publicly to my knowledge. And oh, by the way, up here with Ronaldo, Mahomes, and Sidney Crosby, some of the greatest of all time. Well, Mahomes will probably be at one point. How about Derek Carr, Nate, with the streaky auto?
Amazing.
What is this? 6,000. I mean, I understand it's an NTRPA out 25, PSA 10, but $6,500. It just looks kind of funny when you're.
Well,
it's
a starting quarterback in the NFL of a team that people are excited about because they grabbed Derek or Devontae Adams. So I mean,
yeah,
I mean,
it. Sometimes you just look what's around it though, and then it just is like which one doesn't belong here.
Tell you
Can
what,
we
I'd
talk
rather
about this,
have.
Nate? Can we talk about how nice of a card this is?
Dude, purple Topps Chrome Sapphire. They pop up like once in a blue moon. They're so nice. They look so good. So good. That's out of 10 for anybody that doesn't know anything about Topps Chrome Sapphire.
It is out of 10, and you said once in a blue moon, but the last BGS 9 or the last card of this was a BGS 9 that sold a month ago.
But then when was before that?
I didn't look at that. But all I'm saying is that BGS 9 sold a month ago for $7,800. I'm sure, like you said, Nate, a while before that. But my point is once again, you're a baseball fan, you want to lock in a huge Vlad investment. Right now, it's quite below what the last sale was. I would highly recommend looking at that from a standpoint of like a top card of a top player.
And you have 10 seconds to get your bid in if you don't have one in yet.
Exactly. I'm sure people who are looking at that card, they'll probably do have bid in it. So if you do, it might be worth chasing. Neymar, Kaboom, Gold, those things. You think, again, numbered out 10 doesn't pop up that often, but this card actually did sell through the weekly auction. Maybe it's the premiere, actually. I think it sold through the premiere for it was like $12,000 or something. The last one sold in $7,000 on April 4th. So a little over a month ago. So it's quite the drop off. We'll see how much that reaches, what the sale is. But Nate, is Julio Rodriguez turning around in any capacity?
Well, he been hitting the ball a little bit harder, hitting a dinger. Jared Kelenic hit a dinger the other night too. I still have the utmost confidence in Julio Rodriguez.
I love it. What's up? Just digging it. Good to see you. Good to see you tonight. Also, if anyone has any questions as we go through tonight's stream, feel free to ask them. You're all open to answering any questions you may have. It'll definitely be fun to talk with you all about different cards you might be looking at or anything like that. And I'll tell you something I'm looking at tonight, not to buy, but to watch for the sale, because we're talking a Tom Brady gold refractor of 199 PSA 10. Now, please note that gold refractors in 2008 were numbered out of 199. They came, I just opened a box of this actually the other day on Whatnot. So they came in a encased, uncirculated magnetic to where it wasn't a pack. It was out of a hobby box. Every single hobby box came with one, but it wasn't pulled out of a 4-card pack. And it's at $4,100 of the PSA 10. Now, the last PSA 10 sold for a lot of money. It's like $9,000 or something. But you look down here at this red BGS 9.5, numbered out of 25 at $3,900 with the beautiful color match. Nate, explain to me the logic here. Unless it's gold, I have to have it. And it's a PSA 10.
If I could explain to you the logic here, I'd be the richest man in the world. Because I would understand the logic of the card hobby and I'd be able to make money hand over fist. But I cannot explain the logic there.
I just don't get it. I don't know. In the chat, let us know. Do you think that this PSA 10 gold of 199 at 4,100. Is it justifiable over a red refractor 25 BGS 9.5? Now, keep in mind, I don't know how this is going to end up at the end of the night. Like, I could be saying this now, and we look up an hour and a half later, and we're like, oh, wow, that red. Yeah, it was a bidding war, and it went for, I don't know, 15K or something. I'm not sure what it's going to sell for. But I just don't get it at all. Nate, how about this question from Matthew?
Matthew.
Right there, I pulled up.
Oh, Luis Robert. Is he a buy right now? Yes, he's been doing better lately. Really raising that average, hitting for a little bit more power. Do you want it to keep going up from here because it's high 700s OPS still isn't like spectacular. It's better than most of the baseball, but it's still not spectacular from a card investment standpoint. Yes, but I do think he's a buy. And there is an Independence Day ending tonight. Independence Day out of 76 BGS 9.5, I think. I think it's BGS graded, ending tonight. And if you have the money, I would definitely buy that.
I think we'll see it along the way here. Merrill says that PWCC is slow tonight for him. Must be a lot of buyers looking. Hope it doesn't crash again. I haven't noticed anything noticeable since clicking around here, but maybe I'll let you know if we do. So I don't think that that'll be the case again. At least, like I said, like you said, fingers crossed. Hope so. Guys, shout out this card right here because this is the Guess the Price giveaway on Instagram this week. People would put their guesses in on Instagram, and we had like 300 entries or more this week, which is the most we've had. Black Mosaic 1/1 PSA 9 NBA debut of LaMelo Ball. I have 3,700, and we do have, and that's an ultra modern card there, which kind of ties in well to West Collectibles. That Babe and Cobb dual auto cut seems very cheap compared to modern stuff. No, and it is a modern card technically with obviously super old autographs on that. Let me just flip back to that quick to go highlight it again. I do have to wonder, Nate, and I get that everything's based on collectability and excitement and all that stuff, and Curry's in the playoffs right now. But man, if it's just like, let me have one in my collection, is anyone taking a Curry auto of $399 over a 1/1 Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth cut auto?
No question. Can I crack it out of that case without damaging it?
And can we build like a magnetic, or can we just order one of the magnetic holders that holds it instead?
Yeah. Hey, I have a real quick question. The card you were just showing?
Yeah.
The LaMelo?
Yeah.
What do you think it's like when you pull that and you're like, black, oh, so excited. And then you see it's LaMelo and you're pumped, and then you see NBA debut.
Well, I will say this. Yes, it would be a little disappointing because you're talking about a card that's probably like $20,000 versus a card that I'm not gonna like put a price tag on this right now tonight because it's a 1/1. We'll let it sell for it sells for, but less than that, So definitely like some like, oh, this could have been better. But also I think anyone that hits that would say, oh, that could have been Blake Griffin on the Nets.
It's true. It's true. I just it's interesting to think about because like you got everything you wanted, but then it just wasn't as good as it could have been. And I feel like what once would have started out as excitement, human nature wise, would have ended up with a little bit of disappointment seeing it's an NBA debut, despite the fact that you pulled the quote unquote top parallel you could get of him.
Yeah, I definitely think you get over pretty fast once you realize what you actually have.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying. What's up, BLK? Good to see you. And I'm happy to report that our Steven Stamkos PMG Blue 8.5 is now over $300, which is awesome to see. In the green on that one now for sure. Julio Rodriguez Atomic Auto PSA 10. This, if anyone's looking for another high-end investment in baseball, BGS 9.5 was selling for like $4,600 like a week and a half ago. So definitely an opportunity there if you are looking to lock in a high-end baseball investment. And that dual auto just got a bid as we speak right now. Something else just jumped up also because these two are on the same page again. One of the most interesting comparisons of the night that I found, actually it might not be as interesting anymore. Let me flip back a page really quick. So when I was going through and making notes earlier today, yeah, okay, so this Messi auto PSA 10 is now at 4,900. When I was making notes earlier today, this was actually a lower bid than the BGS 9.5, but that's not the case anymore because the BGS 9.5 is over $1,400 lower. And then the other comparison is this Messi auto at 25 PSA 10 silver. These things are super rare. This is the only PSA 10 in this card. I understand that other ones from 2014. but some part of me just loves shiny stuff, silvers and numbered cards, especially when silvers are numbered like this and only PSA 10 out there. I feel like that this should get a little closer to the 2014 base, considering you see those 2014 base pop up. Not, super frequent, but they definitely do pop up more than that card. Oh, Nate, how about this one? This is something special right here.
You know what that kind of looks like to me? Or doesn't really look like it, but reminded me. You ever play those games where it's like the four colors and then it plays the pattern and then you gotta bop them in the pattern order?
That sounds like Simon Says.
Maybe that's what it's called. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's Simon Says, where it plays the colors, you need to play it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the handheld machine thing.
Yeah, that's what that looks like to me.
I feel that. But on a serious note, this is Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, and Wilt Chamberlain all on the same card, quad relics. And right there on the back, it says you received a game used jersey card of all these athletes, which is quite insane. I've not seen a card feature those four players with material before. That is, I mean, probably in general, actually, I've never seen a card with those four players on it, but pretty special. See, game with Simon. Nice.
There you go.
I was right. Nate, Tatis injured, but are you really looking at Torkelson and saying, let me get the better color over a Tatis?
No chance.
No chance?
No chance.
Is he doing anything?
I mean, it's kind of a color match, right? But is there anybody that actually thinks Spencer Torkelson will be as good as Tatis when Tatis is healthy? Not even. He's not even going to be close.
Yeah, and if he's not even close, I suppose if it's PSA 10 based on, it might sell for more. If it does, that would kind of depict that. Although I don't even think it should be that close at the blue. Maybe he sells for the same as the base, but that's just for my novice, non-baseball Nate expertise pick. But I will tell you a card that is sick. Black Refractor rookie of 69 PSA 10 of Ronald Acuna Jr.
Did you see there's a Tatis ending tonight too?
I did, and I specifically actually made a note of the two with the prices compared to each other. The last Acuna PSA 10 sold for 4,700. The last PSA 10 of Tatis, I think, sold for 3,600. I'm pretty sure the PSA 10. So clearly, I mean, pretty obvious reasons why Acuna sells for more, although he did have an injury as well. But we'll see how those shape up tonight. And one of my favorite Shea cards that actually is out there, Immaculate RPA. This is the Nike logo, BGS 8.510 at 2,600. Yeah, a little bit more funds, or at least not buying George Russell might have intrigued me, but also at the same time, sometimes I do wonder the NBA's position in the market going forward, because while it has not gained as much excitement as all these other sports in the last 6 months to a year, probably, it'll be interesting to see if that script does end up flipping at some point, because sometimes it is, like when football was so hot at the end of the NFL season and it dropped like super hard. It does make you wonder, like, maybe it is time to look at some basketball cards of players that aren't in the playoffs, and very well could be the case. It also could be the case about buying football right now too in these next, month or so, post draft. Not much, word coming out on what's going on.
I have a quick question for you, just a curiosity standpoint.
Yeah.
Do you think that some of these sports like soccer and Formula One are taking off in America because more and more people are probably realizing that, hey, I don't have to watch all 162 baseball games. I don't have to watch all 82 basketball games, but I can watch one race on the weekend and, get the whole thing for that week or maybe 2 weeks, or I can watch the one Premier League match that is up this week. Maybe it's just a little bit easier to consume some of this stuff, so it's becoming more popular than having to slog through 82 games of an NBA season and pay attention to nightly changes and
I definitely think so. Just look at the turnout in Miami this weekend and look at the hype in Miami this weekend for one race. That happens here twice a year, American races right now, 3 times next year. And I actually have never thought of it that way, Nate, that like maybe that is one of the reasons why. At the same time, it has to for sure do with why media companies are investing more money into them. When you have the rights for the sports and you invest into it, you're going to do work to start to bring it to the light more. I've never seen more coverage for Formula One in the last year and a half, which obviously is a short amount of time compared to the length of the sport's history, but compared to just tuning in the last 2 months, a little different. Like I literally saw qualifying sessions covered last night on Sports Center talking about the qualifying session. Never saw it all last year ever. And maybe I just missed it, but I do feel like that ESPN has rights or investing more into that, investing more into hockey, promoting all this stuff, and that's going to help too because they see more growth there, I guess. And it's more difficult to add another NBA fan than it is to add a new Formula One fan. That's for sure. Back to the cards, dude. How nice is this?
Oh man, I didn't see that.
He has transcended PSA 10 Superfractor off of the 1955 Bowman, the TV set. This is so darn cool.
That's sick.
This thing sold for $2,800 as a raw copy on September 5th, 2021. Oh, man, it is so cool. So,
dude, how did we let that go by?
Oh, back then?
Yeah. September 25th, 2021. Come on. Well,
September 5th, 2021. I don't know. I never saw it. It didn't sell here.
RIP. I suppose. Well, the first one of these we did was October, right?
Yes,
or the first one they did here was October.
Yeah, correct. But my point here is that this is a super nice card, and maybe let's watch it and see what happens. But we also have 15 minutes left until extended bidding. I will point out that we will have slabs given away for free tonight. I forgot to mention at the beginning. So if you're watching tonight, stick around because we're going to be giving away some stuff as the night goes on. Looks like there's some more comments here. Wisconsin Collectibles has a comment, Nate, that maybe you can read off here.
Yeah. Very good point, Nate. Also is probably a big reason why NFL is the most popular sport, only one game per week. And I definitely agree with that. It's a lot for people that enjoy sports but don't have a ton of time. It's a lot easier, especially football, because it's always on Sundays, unless you have a Monday night game. And then it's not that many Monday night games per team, or Thursday night games where you can make sure your schedule is free. A lot of people have off on weekends, and it's easy to sit there for 3 hours and know that's, the only sport. So I agree. That is probably why NFL is king. Also, and because they obviously market it an insane amount compared to, the NBA markets really well. The MLB is atrocious at marketing. Rob Manfred should be fired.
That went south really quickly.
Also, Axel C says, you got to consider how many teams and leagues to keep up with. And I agree with that. For, obviously soccer, there's a ton of leagues. I guess from my standpoint, like, I'll keep track of Arsenal stats and league standings and stuff and watch a game when it's on, when I have time. And that's a lot easier to handle for a lot of people than picking a bunch of teams. So I feel like there might be a lot of people in my boat, hooking their bandwagon to one team in one league, whether it be the La Liga or, Germany or anywhere.
Bundesliga. Another cool MLB card we have here, which is funny because it looks like they put like a shadow behind Harper's hair, which just looks funny in the card. But it's a 1-of-1 Logo Man Auto BGS 9.
Match. I love how they did the color match.
Oh, with the jersey in the picture?
Yeah.
Dude, it is actually cool and smart because sometimes, or at least a lot of times, you see when they have the alternate jerseys, they don't actually put like the alternate piece in there. And yeah, super cool.
And then you're questioning if it's a Royals jersey that they pulled it from.
Right. What do you think about Hero? Should I sell my Optic non-auto of 10 maybe? There was a Hero Gold auto. I think I just scrolled past. I thought I did. Yeah, there it is. So 1425. Well, I'm not sure if you have the Optic non-auto like true rookie, but based on this price right now, 1425. If you like what that's going to sell for tonight, maybe it is a signal to sell it while they're still in the playoffs, because I think tonight they might lose and the series might be tied with the Sixers. And from there, who knows what happens? Yeah, they're down 10 in the fourth. Barring a huge comeback, they might lose. And they get kicked out. Probably not the best time to sell after that.
They get kicked out. Jim Baker better never show back up to these things.
Ooh, this is interesting. From the Sports Card Professor, the post-race discussion on Sirius XM, post F1 Miami discussed Michael Andretti's application to FI to become the 11th team in F1. That would be super interesting. Andretti, big name in racing, and that'd be crazy for sure.
So what? He's just owning a team and then figuring out the cars later?
Well, I suppose you own the team, and then pretty much from there you license out. I guess that I don't know who they partner with, but they find it out. Like, Haas is owned by Gene Haas, another name in racing with NASCAR. I believe he owns some teams, but they have Ferrari engine and stuff, so they would just license out, buy an engine from someone else. It's not that they have to like build their own car. Then
Yeah.
which I find is always so interesting how teams that are competitive are buying engines from other teams. Like it's just super, super interesting how McLaren's got a Mercedes engine and everything like that. Nate, talk about Jason Dominguez, man. Isn't he having another disappointing year at least to start?
I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't thought to look at Jason Dominguez's stats once this year. That's how uninterested I am in the whole Jason Dominguez thing. If you can believe that.
Here we go. Yankees Jason Dominguez looks considerably worse repeating low A, Scout says. Well, that's just a quick news feed. Matthew Johnson.
Yeah, he's significantly worse actually. 628 OPS compared to 744 last year.
That's tough scene and a half.
Tough scene
Matthew
for
Johnson,
the person that bought $400,000 superfractor.
Oh man. Audi and Porsche once again to F1, and I do hear that is happening. 2026 is going to be the play. Audi going with McLaren, and then Porsche is going to be a branding play with Red Bull to start, and then supposedly from there going to introduce some parts along the way, and I guess maybe an engine eventually. This is an insane card right here. I'm not sure I've actually seen this card before or dual auto of these two, but then again, I don't search those cards out. But Abdul Jabbar and Jerry West on the same card, BGS 8 with the out of 49. Those immaculate dual autos are some of the best you can find. And then how about this Aaron Rodgers here? PSA 10 red refractor out 25, also super nice card. I am chatting so much tonight, and we have got like 10 minutes left to go and lock in 7 bids. Nate, do you remember when this card was the same price as the Mike Holmgren?
Oh, it's not anymore. That's disappointing.
No.
Well, what's the Holmgren at?
It's at $65 when I looked earlier.
It's basically the same price.
Should we buy it?
Give or take $500.
There's a good amount of cool cards in, though, as you can see on the screen, but I'm just going to start doing some scroll action because there is only 10 minutes left, and I want to make sure we can get to the cheaper cards. Given we did just buy that George Russell, we probably won't be adding any high-end pieces tonight. Alex Kirilloff, if you one day had an Alex Kirilloff and you did not sell, I guess that you missed the window, Nate, and maybe that's why it is so important to sell sometimes.
Hey, you would have thought you missed the window with the other twin. I can't. Royce Lewis.
True.
Here we are.
So that is true.
Things can happen. Max Kepler is bouncing back in a major way this year.
That's good to see. Good to hear.
Things can happen.
This is an interesting one. 2015 Bowman Chrome printing plate auto 1 of 1 SGC authentic with a 10 auto on it. I'm not a plate guy, but this one actually doesn't look that bad. Just like black and white like that, matching the black and white SGC slab.
It does look pretty sweet. I like it.
Quite fun looking. Also, what the heck is the Banana League Baseball?
Huh?
Do you know what that is, Nate?
What do you mean?
Do you see the comment from Sean? No. Has anyone been checking out the Banana League Baseball? That league is just fun.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, speaking of Dynasty, Nate, you see this one?
Hey, you just hit a major 8th inning home run the other day.
How's he doing overall? How's he doing overall?
Work in progress. Him and Julio Rodriguez, works in progress. We'll put
is it worth trying to scoop if the last sale is 560 on February 1st, or is that like, yeah, that's too much?
It's too much.
Too much?
I don't think I'd want to. I don't think I want to. I love Kelnick. I don't think I want to hitch my wagon to his horse.
Okay, you talked me out of it. There was a Candace Parker Gold Auto out of 10 PSA 10 in here. I think I passed over it already, but this is the PSA 8. WNBA is back, and speaking of another league that ESPN's investing in hard, they are really investing in WNBA hard this season, more than any season I've seen yet. Schedules of the games coming up during the playoffs and everything, showing highlights on SportsCenter and Instagram and Twitter all the time. Good to see. And I guess we'll see how it translates to viewership going forward, because there's definitely an argument to be made that, if they didn't put in that category of sharing it all the time, why would there be viewers if people didn't know what's going on? So like now that they are talking about and stuff, it'd be interesting to see what viewership looks like for the WNBA going forward. Our guy AJ Dillon, PSA 10. I don't really like the no huddle. If that's a true gold auto PSA 10, probably in on the bidding for that. And then this is an interesting one, Nate. How about this? BGS 6.5, Tyrese Halliburton with an 8 auto. That is just one of the most brutal One of those brutal combinations that you could probably get right there.
What are the odds? It's a poor grade. What's the subgrade on it?
Dude, it's a 6 corners, bro. That bomb rate corner is absolutely mutilated. Like,
Oh yeah,
that's what it
Ooh.
looks like in a scan. Now imagine that thing being all ruffled and rimpled, like in
Here-
an actual in person.
Hear me out here. Do you think that was the person that bought it damaged that, or do you think it came out from Panini like that? Because if it came from Panini like that in that expensive of an Optic Contenders box, there should be rioting.
They're calling them up, Nate. And then it doesn't help that this is one of the streakiest autos I've actually ever seen.
Streaks and everything.
Yeah,
Every single line he had a streak in it.
Now, Nate, my question to you is, how much would you ever pay for something like that? Like if someone literally said to you, what is the most you would pay to have this in your hand? What would you pay?
I mean, it's still out of 25. Tyrese Halliburton was an absolute stud on Indiana. They have a top 5 pick, or they should have a top 5 pick. Shout out to the lottery. That's tough seeing. You'd have to see what comps were, obviously. I don't know what comps are, but I think if I could get it for like 50% less than a raw comp, or maybe 40% less than a raw comp, I'd probably buy it.
It looks like that a PSA 10 sold for 2,100 and a raw sold for 515.
Oh, so this would probably be about where I would call it quits.
Yeah, PSA 9 sold for around 906. They're kind of all over the place, but this is
Oh
probably.
wait, you said 515?
Yeah, 515 for the last
$550. Yeah.
Yeah, how about this? If you're in the chat, not just Nate, if you're in the chat right now, let us know how much you'd pay for this Tyrese Halliburton at the absolute most for BGS 6.58 auto. Text says 80. Nick Foles says 60. We actually bought a Sabrina Ionescu card like forever ago in the Flip Quest January, one of our first auctions, and it is going to be up for sale here ending in the next coming weeks. Eloy Jimenez, BGS 9.5 black. Nate, the last sale of this, I'm not sure how you're feeling about Eloy and everything, but it was 700 on August 8th of last year.
Wow, that's more expensive than I would have expected. As for Eloy, dealing with some injuries, number one. Number two,
always
more importantly, I don't know how I feel about, like, I used to be in on like these big bats and just like once they play, they'll get their stats. But the more I'm watching people, they just don't care about Jordan. They just don't care about Pete Alonso. They just don't care about Eloy.
Well, especially with Jordan absolutely crushing it again.
Yeah. If you're not, you can't even fake it as an outfielder nowadays for people to be interested. You have to come up as an actual defensive player with a bat for people to be interested. Like Vlad, third baseman, moves to first base. People don't care that he's a first baseman. But if you start out with bad defensive publicity like a Jordan or a Eloy, it's hard to get rid of that.
Nate, you know I love my Tyler Johnson cards. This is one of the best I've seen in this auction yet. And dude, the person selling all these Buccaneers cards, there's been at least 1,000 Buccaneers rare autos and patches and color cards selling through these auctions over the last like 5 weeks. This is the best one I've seen, other than the Rollin Jones like skull patch. But I would want this so badly if it wasn't $155. Don't really have that type of money just to throw on to buy something and stick in my shelf right now. But it is so nasty. It is such a cool card. And speaking of Tristan Wirfs, how about offensive lineman auto PSA 10 at $140 right now?
What? I didn't even know they did that. I thought like the only autos I ever saw were of Quentin Nelson. I just figured they did that because of how insane of a prospect he was coming into the draft.
Yeah, exactly. And Antoine Winfield Jr. gold auto of 10 BGS 9.5. They love snagging those Minnesota guys. I'll tell you that much. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. This was some poor clock management on my part. Oh, how about 1 of 1 flawless Tyler Johnson? We're at it. Let's look here. Oh, dude, there's just so many nice Buccaneers cards. Like, I know not everyone chases Buccaneers. Also, how about some more nice Drew cards? I kind of want to add this one because this is an exact match to our other card. I'm actually gonna bid. We'll see if we can snag it for less than we bought last week's for. Although he did hit the game winning shot this past weekend, so odds are probably not. Here's the Mike Holmgren, Nate. I think we got to get it. Anything? Remember what did you say? You said like $100 or under.
We have to. That's a Super Bowl winning coach.
That is.
I draw the line at Mike McCarthy though. He's also a Super Bowl winning coach, but I don't think I'd want the Mike McCarthy card.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. Okay, this is our top right here. I guess I forgot about. Well, I didn't forget about it. I just said whatever. I'll bid right under $100. So we're winning it right now. Hopefully we can get it for the office, as they say. Here's a Tyler Johnson gold, some Bryce Harper action, Steve Kerr spotlight signature at PSA 8.
Hey, just so you know, you have 3 minutes to make sure we find our
giveaways.
Dude,
field level. That I love how it's got the X Factor look on it. Oh, dude, this card is crazy. I can't believe this card was made. How sick is that? Well, just patch logo wise, note that there's no more Indians patches gonna be made. It's Bobby Bradley, so who knows?
I legitimately can't believe how long they got away with that.
Who did tops? You said
no, the Indians.
Oh, okay.
You're specifically that logo.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Like even like how they switched it to the C like as their main logo at one point.
Yeah.
But still, like to see that in a card is crazy. Yeah, we're gonna fly through here and make sure that the lower ones we got some nice bids. And also Tigers, Jake Rogers, not Joe Ryan. The name's in my head because I pulled his card the other day. I guess he's doing really well this year.
Joe Ryan's been absolutely killing it.
Yeah, I never knew, Nate. I literally never heard of this game in my life. I pull a purple refractor for him. Like 2 hours later, I see the odds for World Series, or not World Series, Cy Young, and he's like top 10 in the AL.
Wait, you pulled a purple refractor of him?
Yeah, in our free giveaway break and whatnot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's killing it. Former Ray. So
former Ray?
Yeah,
of course they developed their pitchers well.
Yeah, well, of course they traded him to Twins, but still former Ray.
I learned that from Slapsucks Nate. All right, I just put a bid on a Corey Seager card. We'll get some Pedri action. I know how much the people like the Pedri cards in this in our live streams. That's a good guy to have in fantasy baseball. We got a minute left. How about some women's sports? Alex Morgan. I don't know if we're going to win this. I should probably not be bidding one each time. That is a complete blunder on my part. Oh, Nate, I thought it'd be funny if we gave away a Jacob Eason card for all the Jacob Eason we've had. Why not?
Oh, Jacob Eason was the man that we just couldn't escape.
Never forget
red zone autos and
midnight RPAs.
Midnight RPA, red zone auto, like top of the top, cream of the crop for him.
Hey, this Mookie Betts, I think this would be an awesome win. Bro, black PSA 9 in the Dodgers jersey at like $15.
Too bad he's been absolutely atrocious this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Well, there we go. I got some bids in on some cheap cards. We might win this card right here, I guess, actually. Marshawn Lynch. Are people up for some Marshawn Lynch rookie refractor action? Beast Quake. And I guess another Drew Holiday. We're going to dub here, a rookie SGC 8, 1948. Let's see how many giveaway cards we can rack up tonight for the people who came out here to support us tonight. Appreciate everyone for coming.
Mookie Betts has been better in the last going since I last looked up his stats. He now has an 801 OPS.
Look at that. Tom's pumped about some Marshawn Lynch. Wait, Nate, you said he had over 800 OPS and you're ripping on him?
Well, okay. Last time I checked his stats, which was like a week and a half ago, he was bad.
Hey, do we know who the Ravens wide receivers are outside of Rashad Bateman?
Yeah, Mark Andrews.
Outside of Mark Andrews?
I mean, obviously he's not a wide receiver, but you better believe Mark Andrews is about to get an insane amount of catches this year.
My point is Devin Duvernay, is he a top 3 receiver on that team? He is, bro. He's listed as the number 2 receiver.
Do it. Take a gamble. Take a gamble.
I say we buy both and we give one away, and then someone rides it with us this season.
I like it.
Let's see if I can win both. White Sparkle rookie PSA 9 comes out of like a multi-$100 pack. Why not? Rookie card. I'm kind of excited about these like cheaper cards here tonight. Like there's some exciting stuff. Adley Rushman, not a real noteworthy card there though. Man, those things have really fallen off the map, those Fati Mega Cracks, but might not be a bad thing to pick up and toss someone's way. So we could get that thing for pretty cheap, man. That used to be a multi-$100 card, actually. Is Nate still there? Oh, you're still there. Oh, I heard a door and I thought you were calling. I'm like, all right, see you, Nate.
ran. I was like, yeah, I lost it after you just bid on Fati.
I come back, he's just absolutely gone. John Morant, I'm not really sure how the media is feeling about him right now. With people are saying, "Oh, I mean, I know he's going to be out for the game, but his whole tweet thing. You see that, Nate, tweeting about the Jordan Poole thing? Do you see that? Jordan Poole like grabbed his knee.
Huh.
You have to look that up. You have to look it up. It's
I-
definitely been the talk of the NBA world because John Morant's supposedly going to be out for Game 4. Jordan Poole like reached in, hit the ball, reached in a second time, but when he reached in the second time, he like literally grabbed Jaw's knee like for like half a second. People were like complaining it was on purpose. Literally can't see it. They were up by probably like a million points at that point. And yeah, but that Vlad's up to 6K. Man, give me the Vlad purple over the Luka purple every day of the week.
all day, every day.
That Ronaldo is popping off. 77.50 on that. We saw the Topps Chrome Auto Orange 25 PSA 10 so for like 6,500 through here. I know that this contender set's a pretty big deal, but man, I would rather have the orange Topps Chrome. How about some J.R. Smith and LeBron? So funny. Let's see here. Hey,
How are the
yeah.
1500, 1475 for the BGS? I'm curious on these because obviously one is autoed, one is not. There's a one number difference between the two of them, but significantly better grades. So
Yeah, you're talking about the black refractor and the red ink, right?
Oh yeah. I realized what I was doing was using both my fingers to point at both of them on my screen, but none of you can see that.
No.
So that makes sense. It's
Yeah.
been a long day.
It's been a long time. Yeah, right. Oh man, I was curious about that those Brady's, but too late now. It'd take me forever to go find that at this moment. I am kind of curious to see what type of cheaper cards we're going to snag here for the giveaways. Duvernay, we're still in the lead on. Might get this Austin Riley. Nate, I know you're a fan of Austin Riley, right?
I am a fan of Austin Riley.
Yeah, maybe someone will
Just
get
a
hooked
very solid 5 to 6 win third baseman. Should be around that mark every year, as long as he is really good defensively and gets to his power numbers.
Imagine we win that Jacob Eason and give it away.
I love it.
Oh, that'd be so funny. All right, let's see if
Imagine when we accidentally win like 8 giveaway cards.
Hook the people up. That's what I like to say.
I like it. We'll be hey, if we win all those, give them all away. Right? Wouldn't that be sweet?
What do you mean? That's what we're doing, I thought.
Run 8 giveaways?
I thought that's what we're doing.
Sweet. Okay, I'm just making sure that we're 100% doing that.
Oh, I'm all in. Aside from one of the Duvernays, so if we win both the Duvernays, we're keeping one Duvernay and giving away one of them. That was
Cool.
the only thing. Because I want to ride that wave with someone in the chat here. So we got the Austin Riley. We're in the lead on the Mookie. This is the giveaway stream now officially after us securing our George Russell. Corey Seager, Blue Refractor Rookie at 150. Seems, I mean, no, it's an 8.5, but like, it's a sick card. I like the movement on it. And we are in the lead on the Jacob Eason. So we'll flip back and see.
I want that Jacob Eason so bad.
So do I. It's just
so dumb.
It's like such a white elephant giveaway type of
Honestly,
thing.
I think we should try to find at some point a red zone auto and a midnight RPA of Jacob Eason. Buy those for the Slab Stocks office.
Frame them. I hope we can get them when they're like, I don't know,
$2,
$20 each.
Yeah.
Something around that.
Yeah. Something tells me that the midnight RPA is going to be very tough to find.
Oh, of course, Matthew Johnson. Congrats. Nate, I agree. And Joel says that he loves giveaways. Well, we have got the hookups tonight. Do not worry. Oh, what? We all been on the Mike Holmgren?
Jerks.
Yeah, Nate, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I tell you what. I like the card. I don't think we will ever see one again. But I don't have that much love for Mike Holmgren where I'm like, yeah, that's worth $140 after 20%.
No. Oh, that other Drew might have sold, or it got a lot more bids, but probably sold. Dikembe Mutombo's auto is sick, by the way. Number 55, signs his name, Hall of Fame in 15. Like, that's a sick card.
I love inscriptions. Anytime a guy adds an inscription to a card,
you're just like, respect.
it means so much more, and it just means that they took a little bit extra time to actually think about it and do it instead of just sign the card and move on.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about? I know we just talked about Jordan and stuff, but man, that just seems like such a good deal. Seems like such a good deal for PSA 910 on this type of card. Dual auto rookie.
I have a question.
Yes.
Jimbo and I just talked about this in the Dinging Corners podcast, and he was talking about finding hidden gems. And I said, yeah, but how do you get your hidden gem noticed by other people after you found it? Because sometimes you can buy a card of a hidden gem and it stays hidden and you don't make any money, even if they're doing well. Same thing with Jordan Alvarez. It's one of those things where, like, yeah, we like him, we love him, but unless other people change their minds on DH type guys, I just don't think there's any money to be made there. So what you're not really betting on Jordan as much as you are betting on other people changing their buying habits.
That is a excellent theory right there. Probably a proven theory of that. We have got, oh baby, man, I am pumped tonight, baby. Remember last week how we got wrecked on Chris Paul? Well, guess what? We are redeeming ourselves. It's not part of the flip quest, unfortunately, because we didn't buy it in this, or at least I bought it as a raw card and graded it. But this is at 390 right now. Good looks.
Oh.
And the Hamilton is at 460 now. So doing very solid there. Very solid there. That's definitely Kieran for some CP3. And also, I don't really like that guy either, by the way. He also fouled out today with like 9 minutes left. It's kind of funny.
Who don't you like?
Chris Paul.
You don't like Chris Paul?
Dude, no, the guy's an absolute weenie. Like Weenie Hut Jr. from SpongeBob. Dude, my guy is the big, like, he's the type of guy that will be
Chris
your
Paul's
friend.
37 years old, cooking the NBA, man. 37.
Okay, calm down.
Look at the rest of the top 10.
He had 5 points and like 5 assists today before he fouled out. But I know he's had some good other games. My point is this: is that he'll act like the nicest guy ever, and he'll go and do the dumbest things on the court, act like a complete Weenie Hut Jr. And yeah.
Oh, stop.
Dude, there's a lot of people that share my perspective, by the way, too. I ain't the only one, and I know it. I know that for a fact.
This dude is 37 years old, going 14 for 14 from the floor when the Andrew Bogut's and the Deron Williams of the world from the 2005 draft have been retired for years.
Hey, I'll give you this much. Yes, he's still playing really well, still playing at a high level. His game is in check. But, man, that guy is annoying. That's all I'm saying. Annoying. I said it. Should we give away Tristan Wirfs?
You just spend like $1,000 on giveaways
and just buy all like the dumbest things too. Dumbest, not like, I know some people might like it, but not you know what I'm saying. Just like most obscure things, I should say. Corey Seager, Austin Riley, Marshawn Lynch, and Drew Holiday are a lineup so far. We'll see what else gets won here. And then y'all have to pick one that is not gonna be given away because they'll have to go to the Instagram commenter who guesses the closest price on the LaMelo Ball. Speaking of that card, it probably already sold at this point now, so we should probably go figure out how much it did sell for. That'd be pretty smart, I think. Oh, no, it did not. It's at $4,800. That's a pretty big price tag on an NBA debut 1/1 Mosaic. Comment in the chat right now if y'all are watching. Well, obviously you guys are watching or commenting, guys and girls. Let us know what you think that this card will sell for in the end tonight. You know, people are commenting on Instagram, but if you want to feel free, we know what it's at right now. It's at $5,000. It just got extended again. Give us a number out here and let us know, because this could do some numbers. Ooh.
Hey, I was just about to say that.
Read that off, man. That sounds nasty. Should we go find
it? I think our first win of the night, I could have missed some, but our first win of the night goes to Baxter. Got Hank Acuna dual patch out of 71 PSA 6. That seems really like cool. It's got to be sick.
This dual auto of Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb's at $15K right now. $15K. Man, what do you rather have? LeBron, MJ, Magic on stickers, or Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb? Even as a bigger basketball fan than baseball fan, I literally don't think I've seen something like this ever in my life.
Yeah, how could you pass that up?
I don't think I could.
Now, to be fair, there is a lot of people that would, because they know Babe Ruth, but they probably wouldn't know Ty Cobb.
Yeah. Where is this? maybe I'm confused here, but I do not see a Hank Aaron auto. 8,000, 8,000, 8,200, 6,000. Someone said UGG stickers. I agree. Go back to our bids here. What's up, Nate?
I thought you were looking up an auto. I think it's a dual patch.
Oh.
Not a dual patch auto, dual patch.
No, Tom, I meant to comment your guess right here because the guess is on Instagram. We're closed on Friday. But hey, this Ronaldo's over $10,000 now. Man, that whoever bought that orange auto, absolute genius. I don't remember who. I don't remember if someone in the stream or not. I kind of mentioned something. I think it might have been Brody that said it. He's bidding on. I am trying to get to, this is like a very roundabout way, but I am trying to get to that Hank Aaron. But shout out to Connor McDavid selling for 12,600 Future Watch auto, outselling the Crosby. I mean, obviously McDavid's gonna end up as one of the best of all time. And Crosby put in a massive career, and Luca auto PSA 10 selling big too. All right, let's go to Hank Aaron patch now. I don't know if that also was in here, Nate. Oh no, this was it. Wow, wait, that is such a sick card.
Is that bat?
Bro,
Bat and jersey?
Oh, Acuna.
Sweet.
That is so sick. Congrats. That's an awesome card. Who cares if the PSA 6 with those black boards? That's an amazing card. Man, the Oilers are losing 2 I was about to say 2-0, 2-0 right now. I was hoping that they get that dub tonight and try to close out that series soon. Oh, bro, I forgot to show this one because I didn't have a bid on it, and I didn't really want to just in case. It's a sick card, but not Reggie Wayne. Look at this, Nate. PMG Reggie White.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Cool. So cool.
Man, so many of these things I see on here, I get PSA 7s. Must have been impossible to get a high grade on these.
Well, yeah, I mean, the edges were all nicked up and stuff. The surfaces
the
were all,
foil.
yeah, the foil. So hard to get high grades in those. That's why, again, that Stamkos 8.5 isn't bad at all. I mean, I know it's not 1997, but man, doing pretty decent, I think, too. It's up to 420, 437 seller net. Good to see. I was hoping I hit 500, but I mean, that was a, goal. 400 would have been nice, and it did. So that's cool. Vlad is up to 7,500. We should probably go and check in to see what. Oh, and these things are neck and neck right here too. Let's go and see what we did end up winning for the giveaways. And we probably missed out on a couple that I stopped watching. Wow. Oof. We didn't win any more. Oh. We're still a high bidder on some of these. This one, by the way, was for ourselves because I tried to win a Contenders Drew Holiday last week and we lost it. This one's got the number 11 inscription and the 10 autograph on it. Pretty sick. Let's see if we do get that dub right here. And then we got the bids on the Duvernays. We're going to probably get the Fati there. So let's add in. That'd be, oh.
Nope.
I spoke too soon, of course.
Classic.
Classic.
I hit so much Devin Duvernay last year during our breaks.
Oh my gosh. I know. Yeah.
And I always, it always cracked me up because it always reminded me of a duvet, which was, I just learned what it was. Cover for your comforter or whatever.
I've known what that was since I think right when I got to college. I think my mom referred to that to me or something. I was like, what is that? And then I learned. Tom, of course, man, we try to do as many different giveaways as we can through these things because we know it's a lot of fun, for us to be on here bidding, but to see actually people come watch us every single Sunday now for like the 16th Sunday in a row, pretty darn awesome. And we can't thank you all enough, which is why we give away so many cards here, because it's just super fun having people here. Like we always say, it'd be boring as heck if Nate and I are sitting here on Sunday night staring at each other saying, hey, do we buy the Mike Holmgren? Do we put it in the office? But it's a good time with everyone here. No doubt about that. What was that? What is that? Oh, some Magic the Gathering thing. It looked like literally like a note card at first. It must be like the bottom of a box or something, or just the box in general. I don't even know what that is.
Factory sealed set.
All right, well, it's a sealed set. There we go.
The Gaming God LJ says, how is your flip quest gone?
Well, good question. So we will give an update here as we're just watching these other cards go right now. The flip quest started off a little rocky. We dropped down like $100 on Jaylen Brown, and then we came all the way back. We got up 52, and then Chris Paul said, hey, guys, I'm going to sell for cheaper than he bought it for. So Chris Paul definitely hurt us last week. It sold for 150 or 120 some dollars less, I think, than we bought it for. And then we just decided to send quite a few items to auction to turn it into a George Russell Dynasty Patch Auto 5, which we will now try to grade and see how that turns out. So we are making moves. We are not going to stay complacent. We are making moves. And Nate, I feel like we did get some good buys with the Pereira, the Julio Rodriguez, and the Pedri autos, which I feel like is going to be quite exciting to see how those turn out, along with this Russell action.
I agree.
Man, I want those Duvernays, but someone is just reluctantly letting us win those. I wonder who it is, Jordan. I feel like every time we're like just barely not winning something. It's
Fishpelt says, Nate, no comment on the Pele laying on the beach card. I must have missed it, but clearly I have a
I think we need to go find it.
Apparently I'm known for shenanigans, because that would be a shenanigan.
Who is that comment that just talked about the Melvin Gordon? You want to read that off?
Oh, Victor. What up, Victor? Great times for sure. Like when Nate encouraged Aaron to buy the Melvin Gordon. That was the greatest moment.
That was a fun time. This is kind of cool card. They're cheering him on. I'm trying to find this Pele beach card, but this is awesome. That is so cool.
What is that? Why is that a card?
I don't know. It's hilarious. It's so funny. Hey, what about the Kentucky Derby this weekend, Nate? I don't know if you did.
Dude, I saw that 80-1 chance.
Did you see the comment? Did you actually see the video?
No.
Bro, you gotta see the video. It is unbelievable. I can't believe how that
I heard he wasn't even supposed to race as of the day before. Got thrown in 80-1 odds, lowest odds of the field, and then goes on and wins, and then is nipping at the other horses after the race.
I did hear about that too. People are trying to justify with it being a young horse, and then others were saying, well, maybe it's like, some type of drugs that are making them, aggressive or something like that.
Ooh.
So I guess we'll find out soon.
Hey, what happens if it gets popped for drugs, but you won money on it from like a casino?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. If anyone can answer that, I would love to know the answer as well, because I don't know what that is. You got to turn. Well, you can't.
I'm sure they can't take your money back.
No,
but could they sue? Could the casino sue the owners of the horse?
Not sure about that. I can't believe this Ronaldo, and it is nice to see this Vlad go on a run. I'm sure someone's trying to get a deal, but this is like, if there's any card that should sell for a lot of money tonight, this is one of the best I think I've seen. We got 26 seconds, and let me fly down to the bottom of this list here and see what's going on. I didn't check in now for a little bit. We are 18 seconds away from winning the Fati. Will we do it? I don't know. And we are one window away from having another shot. So how about this Alex Caruso auto, Nate? Destined for greatness. I love
it. He won championship.
That is true. That is absolutely true. Fati, W, another giveaway secured. Wait, did we get the Drew Holiday? I really hope we got the Drew Holiday. I'm going to have to go check. I don't see it here, so I think so. I think that is the case. I can't believe that Mike Holmgren's at 135. Clearly, it was outsold by Daniel Jones by quite a large margin. So we did get the Drew Holiday score, another Drew in the Flip
and we got the Fati.
And we got the Fati. Okay, so we're at 5 cards right now to be given away. 4 will be given away as we sit right now, unless we add the Duvernays, or Duvernay, I should say, because we'll keep one. Ooh, that LaMelo's up to 6,250 already. That thing is running. How about this? John Wall and Steph Curry, rookies and stars. Oh, sorry, not John Wall. He came out the year after. Tyreek Evans and Steph Curry.
Tyreek.
That might end week. Draw likes Caruso. Here we go. Nate Baxter's got some stuff to read off.
Heyo, Baxter's the only guy out here winning cards tonight. He also bought a Julio Teheran first orange auto. Haven't thought about that guy in a while. Max tops now SGC 10 with a 4,000-ish print run and an 81 Jack Nicklaus PSA 9. I assume the Max tops now is either Max Scherzer or
Verstappen.
Max Verstappen. I don't know which. I'm guessing one of the two.
I'm going to go with Verstappen. I absolutely know that there's an SGC 10 of him in this. That there was one in this auction, I think.
Was it a Tops Now card? Do the drivers have Tops Now cards?
Yep.
That's why I paused, because I didn't know they did that.
They have since 2020 now. I gotta give a quick shout out here, and this is all personal experience. which is why I'm shouting it out, because right now R2 SGC cards are still going, and I'll just give some numbers to these things. So we bought this Steven Stamkos raw for 240 as a blue out of 50. Hit an 8.5, a massive grade on this card. It is already on to the next window at 500, and that was $30 to get it graded. So, imagine around 270 to what it is now. And then Lewis Hamilton grabbed this in Vegas at 380, graded it for 30, and it's at 525. So I will say this. I was pretty bummed last week with the Chris Paul. All of that is solved with some Lewis Hamilton, Steven Stamkos action right here. Look at that, Nate. Rare cards. Game graded. Buy them raw. Find some good deals. And you don't know where they can go. That's all I can say.
Sorry, I realized I was muted. I was trying to talk the entire time.
I'm not saying I'm like, I don't hear anything.
I said, yeah, that's a big thing. Raw cards and rare cards of guys that maybe people aren't really planning on grading. Like, that's a second-year Lewis Hamilton. The person who pulled it was probably like, oh, I'm just going to get this sold right away because second-year Lewis Hamilton, even though obviously, second year when this dude is 37 years old or whatever.
Right.
But you can capitalize on that, send it in for cheap to SGC, get it back quickly, put it up on PWCC, sell it without having to do anything with it, make good money.
We got some people are going hard tonight. Malik won a 2018 Mbappe Silver Prism PSA 10 from World Cup. Love it. And then Andrew grabbed some stuff. Nate, that's a little bit a lot for me to read right now if you want to pick that.
Yeah, Andrew won a J-Love Flawless Collegiate RPA out of 10, a 2012 Bowman Chrome Harper X Factor PSA 8. I saw that in the thing. How Andrew, how much did that go for? I'm very curious. And then Machado Emerald rookie PSA 10. I saw that too. Machado's been killing it this year.
Dude, you see this?
Is that the whole 57 Yankees? Is that all of them autoed on there?
Yeah, but look how bold these autos are too. Whitey Ford.
You know what's about to happen? That's going to get bought by it. Topps is on here. They're about to buy it, and they're about to cut out those autos.
Dude, never ruin this piece, man. That is unreal. I'm not even like the craziest baseball historical fan, but that is so cool. That is legit. Okay, what is going on here? We really think, Nate,
Julio Rodriguez?
We really think that this should be matching a Julio Rodriguez atomic auto?
Well, we're talking orange. We're talking Dodgers. We're talking the top prospect from 2021, Bowman. So,
I guess so. I don't know. I love atomics and love Julio Rodriguez, so the choice is easy for me, but also I guess not as easy for others. Let's flip back here. Wow, those are making. Wow, that's a mega run actually. What?
Did you see? You just crossed over a jaw. Did you see how many random jaw 101s were ending this week?
Yeah, this was super random. Like, this is one of the most random jaw 101s I've ever seen in my life. Actually, it is on card too.
Then there's like the Panini Instant Jaw 101, and then there is a Chronicles Jaw insert 1 of 1. Also this week.
All I got to say, and I think that this card might have just ended, that Cristiano Ronaldo just sold for 11,600. But whoever bought that Topps Chrome Orange auto at 25 in the Real Madrid kit, that was a legendary buy a couple weeks ago. Congratulations, because that seems like a great buy compared to what that sold for. There's a decent question here I saw from Jim. Card prices are interesting to me. Why are Peyton Manning and Shaquille O'Neal not as valuable as some other GOATs, even though they fit all the criteria? This is the thing where Nate, when I asked him earlier about the red versus the gold Tom Brady, it's just like impossible to explain this stuff. Like, when there's, millions of collectors out there and obviously thousands and thousands buying like consistently, it's super hard to understand some of that stuff. It really is. That was a good one, Malik. The Jude Bellingham orange from Sapphire of 125. Lewis just hit 600 and Stamkos just hit 550.
Wow.
I'm fired up about that. That's awesome. Let's go. Fired up.
Malik won a 2020 Topps Chrome Bundesliga Jude Bellingham orange, number to 125 PSA 9.
Clearly someone wasn't listening to me. I did kind of stumble through reading that off though, so it'd be very hard, I guess, tell what I was saying. I said it, but I also said it. It took me like 10 seconds to say it without actually saying it. I wonder how Jaws market is doing right now with them on the verge of, playoff elimination, because for a while, multiple people reporting, and we were talking about it too. You're like one of the only guys that is really like, making waves in the basketball market this season with a rather down year overall for basketball cards. Giannis had some success too. But the last sale of this was May 1st, just last weekend, for 3,720, sorry. And before that, 3,400, 3,000 before that in June of 30th of last year. So like either this is a mega deal right now, or people are like very skeptical of them getting eliminated from the playoffs. Dude, Star Wars Galaxy, man, Nate was ripping boxes of that for us and some sick hits, and it really caught fire. Really did catch
I
fire.
can't believe we stopped. That's the most disappointing thing about this whole situation.
We should grab the case. Yeah.
That stuff was so fun. It was so fun. There was so much color.
This is a great question from Matthew Johnson. Let's let the chat answer this as well. Who would you guys invest in more, guys and girls? Ja or Ant? Anthony Edwards or Ja Morant? Throw a comment in the chat right now.
Real quick, I realized that just because one player had this happen to them, the next player that's kind of like them won't. But watching Ja and how athletic he is has to remind you of Russell Westbrook, has to remind you of Derrick Rose, right? And now you watch what those guys are doing today, both in the NBA, but not nearly as good as they used to be. And it's and you see their card prices, and it just has me a little bit worried that, Ja's kind of destined for the same fate of super athletic guards that aren't uber tall. Like it's not a 6'8" LaMelo point guard,
My biggest worry about Ja is he's going to injure himself terribly one of these times, flying to the rim, falling on one leg. That's the biggest worry for me. Less of maybe I think he performs outstanding. Not to say that the other two did. Obviously, they were outstanding too. And now we see where they are eventually. But I do have to shout out, we did win both of the Devin Duvernay, shout out UT, Texas Longhorns, PSA 9 White Sparkle rookies for $39.60 each. And we're going to give away all the cards to the right here. So now, as this episode winds down, everyone in the chat, we've got 6 cards here to give away, and only 5 will be. So comment which card you do not want to be given away, or you do not want to have a chance to win. And we'll see if we can get enough comments to where we can clearly see a winner. Otherwise, we'll just kind of make an executive decision off all the comments. So Devin Duvernay, Ansu Fati, Corey Seager, Austin Riley, Marshawn Lynch, and Drew Holiday. Comment one of those names. Duvernay, Fati, Corey Seager, Austin Riley, Marshawn Lynch, or Drew Holiday. And we will not give away one of those because then it'll be given to the person that guesses the LaMelo Ball price the closest.
Jim, I'm talking about athleticism, not style of play here.
Vlad just sold for 9,900, 7,250 on LaMelo. That's a crazy price indeed. We got to go and flip and see what's happening here with our Hamilton and our Stamkos, because these things are winding down and they don't have a bid. We got 32 seconds to extend these things further. Happy with where the sales are at right now, so obviously I don't need to get greedy, but we'll see. Let's see if any bids come in longer, or any. I'll go like that. If any bids come in here at the 18 seconds left, or if they're gonna sell for this right here, which would be very happy with it either way. 12 seconds on the clock. Boom! Stamkos extended. Let's see about the Hamilton. Okay, one more round. All right, what do we got here? For comments? We got Holiday, Duvernay, Fati, Drew, Bellinger. I'm assuming that meant Seager. Duvernay.
I don't remember
Duvernay.
what you asked, but there's just a bajillion names here.
Yeah, I said pick the one that you don't want to win. Remember? Holiday, Lynch. Man, I dig that Lynch. Holiday, no Drew Holiday. There's a lot of Duvernay and Holiday. I say, Nate, we gave away 2 Drew Holidays last week. We can skip the Drew Holiday this week, because I feel like we need someone in this PWCC Flip Quest to be on the Duvernay train with us.
I like it.
All right. Oh man. And we're down to the 1 minute bidding, everyone. The 1 minute bidding is live. Hamilton's still going.
I like that too.
I do also. Let's see if that Stamkos is going to end here, or if we will see it go another round. We have 3 seconds left. I think that's going to be it. And it is. I will take that, though. We will take that. That is exciting stuff. I think that the
What was
final
it with?
price, 690 final sale.
Wow.
That is quite substantial. Seller net on it after fees was 598. So yeah, very, very happy with that. Indeed. And we can flip back to the rest of the auction right now, but I kind of want to see if that Lewis is going to get another bid, but I can check it. Ooh, I was going to say, why is there no more cards left? There we go. That Kyle Pitts, bro. I was worried bidding at 550 that I might win it. It's at 2,600.
Dude, we should have won it anyways. Sick card.
It is nasty.
Just
Okay, I actually have to
buy it.
No, I'm not buying that. There's no way I'm buying that. Hamilton's still going, man. I love it. We'll see what happens. Oh, Crystal Shard. Oh, dude, I've been playing some Fortnite recently. Been getting some W's, if you know what I'm saying. Doing pretty well. Bro, they brought in some Star Wars action. They got the E11 blaster.
You're playing bots, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm actually good at the game, and Nate, they give you an option to play no build. So when I can play no build, I'm way better than other people because I used to play Call of Duty growing up, not, I don't know, Minecraft. We got some wins coming in here, Nate.
Ayo, yeah. What do we got? Well, one, DJS says, can you repeat the monster you got for Flip Quest?
I will after you read off the wins from the other people.
All right. MI3 cards. I'm excited. I won a 1936 Mullen Frank Olympia 36 Jesse Owens. That's cool.
That sounds cool.
Pete was trying to go for an Ichiro from 2001. I don't think he got it. I feel like that's the only card I saw.
Oh, I saw a bunch of stuff coming at one time. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. Yes, I will explain the monster. So if you see the title at the top of the video, it says we bought a monster for our Flip Quest. It didn't mean on the Flip Quest or weekly auction because we didn't buy on the weekly auction. It was a George Russell not flawless. Man, I'm kind of losing my mind here right now. Dynasty patch auto out of 5, the single patch, the one where he's smiling. Shout out to Ryan Card Collector 2. He's one of that card. PSA 9, amazing card. And we got it for $9K, which obviously is a high price tag, but it's pretty confident that buy given with the dual patch auto out of 10. Worst style card, lower number or higher numbered, sold for 10,200. So I was pretty happy with that for sure. And we're down to 10 seconds here on this Lewis Hamilton. I'm just gonna kind of watch this thing run down here a little bit, just because I'm pretty intrigued with this right now. It is a little fun when you have we haven't had a card make it past 10 o'clock, I think, before. Well, and now we're done at 10:05. But I was
Ayo.
Are we sure? That might have been a buzzer beater bid right there.
What is going on here? 825?
Yeah, dude, this is
insanity.
This is really exceeding expectations. We've had super good success with payment.
You don't say.
What? Oh, exceeding expectations.
Yeah.
We haven't had a single sports card sell through the weekly auction and not get paid for it. Like literally every card we've sold that's sports related. I had a couple Pokemon that didn't, like $10 cards. And then they just got relisted. But I'm fingers crossed here. I mean, it's a good card. Gold out of 50 of Hamilton. It's not one, of a Grand Prix. It doesn't have the yellow tag on it. So it's a solid card. Good grade and happy as wow, okay. Another bid. We'll take it. I do kind of want to see what else is still going here. Herbert, PSA 1010 auto from Flawless, 12,500. Mega price tag. Tyrese Maxey, I sent this to Jimmo, Nate. I sent it to Jimmo and said, hey, in case Jimmy's looking for another Maxey 1-of-1.
I like it.
Let's see here. Is it still going? We got 48 seconds on the clock. What's gonna last longer, the Crystal Shard or the Lewis Hamilton?
Wait, is that your Crystal Shard?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish.
Well,
Bish is in a war. And yeah, it was good timing on the sale right after the Miami Grand Prix. 28 seconds. Dude.
Dude, this is electric.
This is electric.
It's way more fun when it's your cards ending.
Nate and I are used to like watching like 1942, like just the most random stuff ending, and now we got this Hamilton in play here. I wonder how many are actually left in the auction in total. 33.
Ooh, 1 of 33. Let's go.
We're big time, bro. We're big time.
And it's getting extended to the next minute, so I'm sure there's some that are going to end here.
Let's see how many are left.
Refresh.
Let's see if we can make the like Sweet 16. We need it to get probably one more bid to make the Sweet 16.
Ooh, I like this.
What's the prediction? How many are going to be left? How many are going to be left when this thing ends? I mean, maybe a lot sell at one time here, but we just need one more bid probably to make the Sweet 16. Do we get it?
I say yes. Do they have to bid in $50 increments though right now?
I think it is $50 increments right now.
That's so much. Getting close to 1,000 is.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's a tall ask. Of course, I would have said 925 is a tall ask. So
I was happy at 450 or 500.
I think it's over here.
You think it's over? Well, oh yes.
I just said that to make sure that it would go the other way. Reverse psychology. I reverse psychology to whoever's buying this.
You did. All right, let's refresh the page. We got to be in the. Do you think we're in the top 10 now? I don't know about top 10. 14. Okay, we made the Sweet 16.
Let's go. Elite 8, baby.
Can we make the Elite
We're going
8?
on a Kansas Jayhawk run, Aaron. I understand that this is the first time you've got to experience a nice Sweet 16 to Elite 8 run this year. And let me tell you, this is just as electric as it is to win the championship. You'll never know, though, and I'm sorry about that. And you also won't know what it's like to win the Champions League next year because Chelsea won't be in it.
I'll be so sad. I'll be so sad. We're going on. Go on, baby. Hamilton over 1,000.
Let's get this crystal shard crap out of here.
Oh my God. Nate's so furious. See, look how intense Nate gets when we got a card on the line here. It's hilarious.
Aaron, Sean just gave you the nicest compliment anybody's literally ever said to you.
Aaron is basically the Bill Self of PWCC right now. Sean, I've never been so flattered in my life.
Aaron, how many cards we got? Did you refresh?
I gotta. Let's see. Oh, we're not in the Elite 8 yet? Are you serious? I thought for sure we'd be clear. We need one more round. Come on.
There's no way this is going to 1075. No chance.
I can't see it. I can't see it. I couldn't see it also. Pete, that's a great question. He says, at what point do you start to worry about non-paying though? We'll see. I mean, we had other cards that were really rare going huge runs on here, like Austin Matthews, SGC 9 PMG that sold for 2,000 and it got paid for and everything. So we'll see. But we just hit 1075. It's extended. I think Nate's whispering that right now.
Yeah.
Hey, let me say this. Rare cards, extended bidding. Sometimes it works out really well when you do have a bidding war.
Aaron, is this going to make up for when Arsenal takes third?
Stop. You can't get this negativity in my life right now. Bro, I had to go through a blown loss at the death this weekend. Pierre Gasly DNFing. I don't need to hear about Chelsea now. I almost exited out of the stream on accident. I was going back to PWCC and I clicked exit on my Google Chrome browser. Imagine if I just left it right there.
That'd have been rough. Mainly because you would have also exited out of the PWCC tab, and then it would have just been my face up there. Everyone would have been like emotionally scarred.
Dude, there's still 10 remaining though. I just
all right. I said it last time. It worked. There's no chance it gets to 1125.
Hey Nate, check this out. When I was a senior in college, I sold this card for $1,500. PSA 1010 Bowman Chrome Yellow Charlie.
Shout out to Yelly for bouncing back.
Andrew, we're giving you some soccer chat right now, bro. Connor Cody, you ruined my weekend. All right, I think it's done. No Elite 8, but bro, we made the top 10. We got to be happy with that. 1290.
Wow.
Oh my. 1290 was the final sale price. Final seller net 1,140. That was crazy. That went on an extended bidding run from like 500 to that. I think it was at like 440 once extended bidding hit or something.
Love it. Hey, there's never having that do that is like the perfect way to be like, yeah, 8 cards given away, 9 cards given away, whatever it is. Sweet. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So yeah, so I know people asked about how to enter the giveaway. We will announce that here right now as the rest of these cards run down. So we're gonna just show off really quickly what's gonna be given away again. Super pumped about that Hamilton sale. Appreciate everyone. Unfortunately, that technically doesn't add into the flip quest because it wasn't bought in this calendar year on the auction. Because what we're trying to do is buy on the auction and sell them on in the same auction type of deal to keep it so everyone sees what's going on, consistent and everything. But hey, I mean, that will definitely just help just as much more with the flip quest, just not in the direct number. So we are giving away a Devin Duvernay White Sparkle PSA 9, Fati Rookie PSA 8, Corey Steger BGS 8.5, Austin Riley BGS 9. Nate, how did no one say Austin Riley? I'm surprised that more people didn't say that.
Me too.
Marshawn Lynch Refractor Rookie PSA 8. So those 5 cards will be given away. Drew Holiday is going to go to the guest surprise winner on the LaMelo Ball. We got 4 left here.
Hey, real quick. Victor says, take that, Chris Paul, in all caps. And I appreciate that because Sean follows up with the stock market is easier to predict than the card market. And ain't that the truth? You bought that card, got it graded in SGC 9.5, not an SGC 10, and you were happy with $500 and you get an extra $500 out of it. You buy a Chris Paul on injury, thinking this is a great time to buy, down in price a little bit. He comes back. He just has an absolutely unbelievable game. They're in the playoffs, second round, price goes lower. Nothing makes sense.
I know. Absolutely. Announcing the giveaway, putting a line in the chat, put a number 1 in the comments, no letters with the chat, just a number 1. Make sure of that. And we'll leave it open for 3 minutes here until 10:16 p.m. Central Time is how long this contest will be staying open for. Free to enter, absolutely free. And yeah, go for it. If you win it, you will get an email from us asking for a PWCC Vault identity key. That's how we transfer the giveaways around. And yeah, but here you go. Join up. 5 different giveaways. This is our biggest giveaway yet. And it's perfect, man. Nate, like you said, perfect with the Lewis Hamilton doing well, the Steven Stamkos doing well. Both sold really well for what I was hoping for coming into tonight. So I'm really happy with how tonight went for sure. $8,700 in the PSA 9 Black Mosaic 1 of 1 LaMelo Ball. What?
Tom, he's too happy, Nate. You know what to do.
No, don't knock me down some pegs. Come on, guys. I was feeling good now. I was feeling good. Like, why you gotta do me like that?
That's too fun.
It was a very fun night. You are right, Sean. Very fun night. Thank you everyone for coming. We've got these 3 cards ending here through the end of the auction, and we have got a lot of entries in the chat for the giveaways, which is exciting stuff for sure. So make sure to put a number 1 in the comments. Put a number 1 in the comments if you have not done so already to enter into the giveaways.
I gotta say, Aaron, I was looking forward to this significantly more than I have other weeks. And it was because, or any live stream we've done, and it was because of the sole fact that Chelsea tied yesterday and Arsenal won today.
And I was really hopeful that Leeds was going to do it. Ted Lasso, Jesse Marsh, the manager there from Racine, Wisconsin. I was like, bro, my guy's going to pull through after I just got so disappointed yesterday. And of course, I get the message from Andrew. Oh, Arsenal 1 point behind. And I get the text from Nate. Oh, Arsenal 1 point behind. I'm like, yeah, my 2 friends that are Gunner fans are already messaging me. They didn't see the result yet.
I can't believe that Arsenal scored in the 5th minute and the 10th minute and then went on to not do anything the rest of the game and won.
That is true. That is interesting. I will say, Nate and I were so distracted with the Lewis Hamilton action. We were just cheering that thing to the finish line. We didn't even get to guess which car is going to last the longest here in this auction.
I'm guessing this Tyrese Maxey Contenders draft gold vinyl.
Wow, you're such a good selector. The Gaming God, LJ, what's your team? Chelsea. Duh. I know we play Leeds on Wednesday. Why didn't I even say that? It's like a moron now.
Embarrassing.
I am a moron.
Fake fan.
I am a moron. I knew it. I said it within half a second. When he said we, I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on here, but I understand now. Nate, who are you even playing the next match? I could have at least came up with that if you asked me. Really?
Yeah. And then we play 2 teams at the bottom of the Premier League standings. Everton and Tottenham, Everton, and I forget the Newcastle or something like that.
The only thing that would make up for the last 2 weekends in the Premier League when we drew with the Wolves and lost to Everton would be Everton continuing their run and absolutely smacking Arsenal because they just won again today. They won again today, and they are fighting to stay out of relegation. Frank Lampard, Super Frank, one of the best Chelsea players of all time, or the best, if you want to say that. I know maybe other people have different opinions, but I am getting the contest together right now. Did that maxi sell?
It did. $5,040.
We are officially done with the selling or the items.
LJ throwing me under the bus.
What did LJ say?
He said Everton is Arsenal's last match. Nate is a fake fan.
Dude thinks he's funny. You meaning, not him. I would have to admit I don't know the schedule for the rest of the year for Chelsea. All I know is that I leave on Thursday to go to London again to see the FA Cup. I'm going to be there for 2 days, and in those 2-day period, the Bucks play the Celtics on Friday for game 6. Wait, yeah, game 6. Dude, I'm going to be a mess, absolutely a mess. Like staying up late to watch that, going to the match, and then being all thrown off with the sleep schedule would be crazy. All right, here we go. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a vlog from London because it's going to be such a quick trip, and all I'm going to be doing is really flying in, going to the hotel, going to the match, and then coming back home. But maybe I'll post some stuff to my Instagram page at Slabstocks there, and probably to at Slabstocks also. All right, so we got a decent amount of entries tonight, but the odds should be pretty good. This should be the best. Thomas. Oh, great. So we've lost the FA Cup now. Not wrong. I went to the League Cup final, the EFL Cup, and yeah, we lost. And also I will be on the live next Sunday, and that's the same day I return, and it's the same day as game 7 potentially. So yeah, I will probably be absolutely dead next week, but it's okay. It's all good. Here we go. 5 winners. We got 5. Wait, 5. I don't want to lie. Is it 4 or 5? Dude, there's Dynasty F1 boxes in next week's auction.
Wait, how many? We only have 5? I thought there was more than that.
No, there's 5 because we won the Drew and the Duvernay for ourselves, and then we have the Duvernay, the Fati, the Seager, the Riley, the Lynch, and then the Drew Holidays going to the guest surprise winner. So we won 8 cards.
Right, that's right.
But 5 are getting given away. All right, 5 giveaways. Good luck, everyone. Can you see the screen? Yep. 1. Victor Bazooka Tom at the top.
Oh no, Victor's on top.
Yeah, for the first one.
Oh, it's not going to happen twice in one day.
2.
Sorry,
CC.
Victor.
All right,
Aaron. We got to each pick 5 separate ones.
No, we're picking. We can pick 2 each if you really want to.
No, I'll pick one. Pick one.
All right.
I'm going Pokey Day.
I'm going with Rye F because I love how it says Rye F1. That's my favorite part about it. And you're going with who? Pokey Day?
Yeah, right above you.
Oh, that's funny. Matthew Johnson gets the first spot. Flood the Attic gets the second. Andrew gets the third. Jago gets the fourth. And Hugo gets the fifth. And Tech is the first out. And the giveaways will be given away in the order of Duvernay to spot number 1 to Matthew Johnson. Fati to spot number 2 to Flood the Attic. Corey Seager to spot number 3, Andrew. Austin Riley to spot number 4, Jago. And Marshawn Lynch to spot number 5, Hugo. That is all we have for tonight. Everyone who won, congratulations.
You want to go down? Also, Tech. Tough scene right there, number 6. You want to go down and find me Victor?
Oh, I got Rye at 40, Victor's at 41, and then Pokey Day.
Ooh, Bazooka Tom on the bottom. Victor, it wasn't me. I wasn't the one that was your bad luck because you were in the 20s repeatedly, and now you're 41, so...
All right, everyone that won, please email me info@slabstocks.com. If you know how to find your PWCC identity key in your vault, please email us that. Otherwise, I will request it in the email anyways. If you haven't made an account yet, it's super easy to make an account. And then also let me screen share back here really quick. Top 40 for Rye. Congrats. We did win a Drew Holiday tonight for Flip Quest and Insane with the Devon Duvernay, although the Drew Holiday probably won't be sold. But let's just go back here and quickly run through a couple of the big sales to call out in the auction. And don't forget, everyone, next week, same place, same time, Sunday, 9:45 p.m. Eastern time to watch, PWCCmarketplace.com to bid. Some of the biggest cards this week are between the Herbert, McDavid, and Ronaldo, which was a massive sale. The Vlad pulled up around 10K, and that Mosaic LaMelo Ball 1 of 1 hit 8,700, which was, I guess, the price on Instagram. Nikola Jokic still getting good bids here with an NT rookie auto of 99. He does not have an RPA. This Mahomes BGS 9 potentially a steal, given the PSA 6 sold for 6K. BGS 9 at 7,200. You also have a pretty high sale there on Julio Rodriguez, given his performance recently and some of his market going down with 6,900 on that bad boy. Neymar Gold Kaboom. Clearly, the Kabooms are definitely on the way down right now, it seems. And then Wander Franco is a huge seller in the PSA 10 orange at 25 at $5.4 thousand. And I also want to shout out Lewis Hamilton, like $1,200, and Steven Stamkos, like $600. It was a super fun time, and I really do appreciate everyone coming. And thank you for saying, congrats and good job. Is just shot in the dark to send them to auction. Thought that they're good cards, see what they do, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. I think Nate would be also. So that was a fun time, everyone. Really hope you all had a great night. Hope you all enjoyed a lot of the giveaways. And with that, join us tomorrow night, Slab Stocks Live at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Otherwise, we will see you all back here next week for the PWCC Weekly Auction number 17 at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great rest of your night, and happy Mother's Day once again to everyone out there.
See you guys.